Well, I don't understand why they sound so defensive. The military strikes were a success because they hit their targets and because Iran didn't do anything to defend against them. I think that President Trump and Hegseth and Rubio should be careful about overselling the impact. They can say it's a success, and it was a success, but we don't yet know the full impact on Iran's nuclear capabilities. That's going to take time. It's going to take picking up intelligence, including signals intelligence, looking at satellite imagery. And I think it would be a better stance for the administration to say, we achieved our goals initially, but we will continue to monitor Iran. And if Iran moves forward again with with its nuclear ambitions, and if there's anything left of its nuclear facilities, we may have to attack again.
So, David, what do you think happens when, these now delayed congressional briefings actually happen? And what do you make of President Trump's tone and really just messaging throughout the conflict?
Well, I think his tone is a little bit off. He shouldn't sound defensive. As I said, he should say this was a successful operation because we hit our targets. We did not lose any soldiers. We did not lose any aircraft. Iran didn't even know we were coming. And so it was a surprise attack that was successful. But the goal of the attack, if it was the goal to destroy and decimate all of Iran's nuclear facilities, we can't possibly know if we have accomplished that yet, because that's going to take a lot of time, especially because these nuclear facilities are very far underground. And so I think the president and Hegseth and Rubio would be smarter to say that we are monitoring very closely. We are continue to be very concerned about what Iran might do. And remember, you can't trust Iran's word. Iran is saying it is going to abide by the ceasefire, but Iran may strike back at the U.S. and Israel at any time. It may do so with proxy forces or with other support for terrorists around the world. It may not be clear at first if Iran was even behind the attack. So we need to be vigilant about all of this.
So kind of expanding on that, David, do you think this ceasefire between Israel and Iran holds? And at this point, how likely do you think Iran is to come to the negotiating table?
I really don't know if it will hold, and I'm skeptical about anything that Iran commits to. And I would note that in the Middle East, it's very important to maintain respect. And I think Iran probably feels disrespected. And everybody knows that the retaliation it did against Israel and the United States was pretty weak. They didn't really accomplish any of their goals in terms of showing force. And so Iran is a weakened, injured party, but it may strike back, and it may do so through means we do not expect. And so I think we should have a wait and see attitude toward Iran. We cannot trust anything it says, but we should, we should hope that it will abide by the ceasefire and make clear that if it does not abide by the ceasefire, there will be consequences.
Absolutely. All right, David Tafuri, as always, thank you.
Thank you.